Welcome to video number 20. And video number 20, we're going to concentrate on user permissions. We're going to dive in, have a look at how user permissions work for, WordPress and how you can benefit from this whole user permissions section. So when we go back to our side, I'm going to go in the toolbar section. I'm going to hit dashboard. So we need to make sure that when we had a look at the whole toolbar, we said, okay, on the right hand side we've got our user, which is yourself, and like this is a section where you would go to quickly chop and change something, either logging out or editing your profile. So that is basically what we're going to do. You can either click on edit your own profile, or you can come with me to all users, because that's the first overview that we're going to talk about. You can see that I've got two users going on here. I've got JCBCB, which is myself, and I've got a testing, which is a subscriber, right? So when we look at users, you need to understand one thing, and it's called role, and that's basically where all the different users get subcategorized in, right? So if I click on testing, you can see that it's got its name is testing. This is just a dummy profile, right? But it says that it's a subscriber in the roles, and this is what we're gonna chat about quickly. We've got subscriber, administrator, editor, author, and contributor, right? So every single role has got a different access, right? It's got a different permission as to what it can access, and that's what we're going to have a look at in this video. So when I click back, and I want to go back to all users, I'm going to go and delete this testing one, right? So I'm just going to highlight it, and I'm going to delete and hit apply, because that's not really the real user, right? So we're just going to say, yeah, you can go ahead and delete all the posts, so that's fine. And we're going to go and add a user for each one, right? So I'm going to go and say add new user, and I'm going to call it, the username is going to be TOM, the email address here, I'm just going to use this dummy email address. Oh, everything is in high text, that's not right. So I'm just going to use this dummy email address. The full name is Tom, and the last name is Tomlinson. The website is possibletech.com. The password is going to be password, and the password is going to be password. Don't make yours password, please. And then you can say send password to the user's email. I'm not going to do that. And we're going to start off by creating a subscriber. And we're going to say add new. So if all was successful in your creation, you'll have another user called Tominston. And we're going to go and add another user. And I want you to go and add every single user for every single role. So every single role's got a user, right? So I'm going to call this one L. L12345, and his email address is l@l.com. First name is L, last name is L, www.possibletech.ca, and password is going to be password. And once we're done here, we're going to choose another role for this guy. We're going to make him an editor, right? I'm going to say add new user. So do you see how quick and easy WordPress made it to chop and change and add users? So we're gonna go and add another user, and we're gonna call this one John. We're gonna call it John 12345, and his email address is john@gmail.com. His first name is John, and his surname is Johnson. And website, we're just going to call it www.possibletech.com, and the password is going to be password. And we're going to make this guy's role an author. I'm going to say add new user. So you can see that we've got 4 users now. We've got an editor, administrator, an author, and a subscriber, right? So when we go and add a new one, and we're just going to make sure that we're going to add the last one, which is a contributor, right? So we're going to call this guy Peter 12345, and his email address is peter@yahoo.com, and his first name is Peter, of course, and his last name is Parklands. Website is www.possibletech.com. Password is password, and we're going to make him a contributor, and we're going to add the new user, right? So once we have done that, we will be able to have a couple of users here, and we're going to test every single one of them, right? So I'm going to go and open up a new browser. I'm just going to close this and open up a new browser, and we're going to test them. We're going to have a look at how they look like. There we go, and I'm just going to log it in, /WP admin, and we're going to start off with close this. Let's start off with the subscriber, which will be Tom, right? So we're going to put in his username, TomTom, and the password is password, and we're going to open it up. And you'll see that you'll be located to your profile immediately, right? That's the thing about a subscriber. You are so limited. The only thing that you can do is add a comment on someone's blog, and that's it. So you've got basic quick things here. Other WordPress, you've just got WordPress information, and that is it. You've got nothing else, right? That's a subscriber. So let's log out the subscriber, and the next thing we're going to have a look at is we know JCBCB, so that is the administrator. Let's try Peter12345. Let's see how that looks like. So I just want to make sure how his username looks like. So it's Peter12345, and it's password. I'm going to log in. I'm going to see how that looks like. Do you see that you've got more going on than just the normal there's just normal going on, right? So you've got comments, you've got posts. So a contributor can see all the posts, and he can add posts, and you've got, of course, like the other guys, you've got your profile. In the next part 2, we're going to have a look at the rest of them and just sum up what we've learned.